Hello everyone, this is Dan with Arcade Funcade. Today we wanted to show you guys a Star Wars arcade. We got this thing in and we thought we could modify this thing a little bit and mess around with it. See what we can do. We had a couple things laying around the shop and we thought, you know what, let's try to make some cool, a couple efforts here to make this thing a little bit different than it normally is. So normally this thing does not have a lightsaber built into this guy. And we found a little lightsaber in the shop here that we used for Halloween at one time. And we ended up finding an LED screen, or it's actually a dot matrix screen. We put it in the backside. We took a bunch of plastics off, we modified the ramp, and we brought it up a little bit. And now we have a little digital screen in the backside of the Death Star. And it's just playing a video on a loop. And it's two little displays here, and it looks pretty rad. It was just a dead spot. You couldn't see anything back there. You see a couple flashers back there every once in a while, and now you're getting the digital display reflected off the plastics, which is pretty cool. And it gives the back of the machine an entirely different look. It looks like there's a party going on back there, so it's pretty awesome. Yeah, so we thought we'd share that. So another thing we did, we modified, this thing was actually on there. There was a little droid there. But we modified this little area here. We just used a little bit of this metal, little aluminum plex stuff. And we added a little switch here. So when the ball rolls up and hits this guy, you can see the switch there. It's right over the lower switch. So when this ramp gets hit, you can see this guy light up. So we wired that guy down, through, and under, and over. So you can see this guy light up while it's playing. Now what's really cool about this guy is if the ball goes up, I'm gonna have to get a ball, but when the ball goes up and it lights up and it comes back down, it actually shuts off the lightsaber here. So if the ball goes up and doesn't make a full ramp hit and comes back down, it automatically shuts it off. So you don't get the display. So that's really cool, and I thought that was pretty awesome that it turns it off because of the fact that it just didn't make it up the ramp, so you don't get the full effect. So I thought that was awesome. We were thinking of possibly getting another one of those digital displays and replacing this fella here, taking this guy out and putting a cool little display in there that's maybe like a little 3x3 or something, and that way we can add something there as well, so we can have a little video play of something there, something cool. That's one thing. We're gonna have Al from Pixel Arcade, LED Pixel, and alpixelcade.com. Those guys are the guys to go to, and that's where we're gonna go to. We're gonna have to call this guy and figure it out, and see if we can do some cool stuff. He also makes some really cool small displays, and we're thinking of putting some cool displays in these guys. Either, we could always cut these guys out, modify them. We'd probably buy another one so we wouldn't screw this one up. And just modify some little screens here and there just to make this thing look really cool, really different. And the idea is to make whatever we have here pretty awesome. Now this guy does have, he has made some killer displays. I have one up here, and he's totally hooked us up with some massive displays. And these guys are the same as the one that's in the back, and it's just really large. It's about, I think it's 26 inches. 24 or 26 inches. It's just a really big guy. And this guy lights up really cool as well. It has a memory card in there now, and I think I'm going to have to plug that guy in so you guys can see what it looks like. But this thing is a really cool system. They're used for arcades, for toppers, and all that stuff. So one of the things I was thinking of doing with this fella is building a custom box for it and putting it up top. So putting a little plexiglass in front so you could actually see the same image that's down there, or maybe the DMD display up top, just to kind of bring it up top and just do a dual display, or just do some cool new images up there. It'd be awesome. So just something different would be cool. I mean, there's so many different things we could do, but we're we're totally happy about how this thing came out. That lightsaber was just pretty cool. I think that was one of the coolest mods we've made so far. There is a Star Wars pinball out there. I think it's episode 1 that has a lightsaber, and this is kind of a dead area. You can't really see the ball fly out anyway. and it just stops right here. It just ramps out and just falls right into the system. So that's one of those deals. So while we're gonna get a little gameplay in there so you can see what we're talking about. Yeah, so the ball's just sitting there, and it'll fly out right here. See that guy just go by? I'm gonna cheat a little bit and grab this guy so you can see the lightsaber. You can see that the lightsaber comes back down, but if it makes it, whoop, makes it up the ramp, you get the full effect and it stays on. It makes the whole interior glow, which is pretty badass. It looks like the thing's actually lit up. We're gonna do a mirror blade on the backside, so we could really get that glow going across the entire playfield. So that'll be really cool. But yeah, so this guy, you just hit the ramp and it goes up. So there's a couple mods you could do. It's just fun stuff. Again, it was dead space. You can't see the ball come down anyway. If the ball comes through, it'll go right underneath it. It gives it a cool glow down below while it's on. It lasts about maybe 8-10 seconds and it dies off again. So that's really neat. We didn't want to really cover up much of the original stuff here, but what we wanted to do is to still have a little bit of well, I can't even hit that ball back there, to be able to keep everything as original as possible. But we're also thinking of dremeling out this guy here to get some of the Death Star there, to get a little hole so you can see the LEDs shine through it, and we thought that would be kind of cool. So little deals like that. We did think this was pretty cool too. You got R2-D2 with a little plastic head. We put LEDs inside so it'll really shine. We put some blue LEDs, and in fact, no, we put some white LEDs in that thing just to brighten it up. And they're ultra bright, so it's really nice. We got some little glowing green lights in there. The machine's looking for the ball. So yeah, there's a lot of stuff going on. That back screen back there is pretty rad. It's just really cool. So yeah, so we did these two mods today, and we thought it would be really cool. We also LED'd it out. We took the whole playfield apart and we cleaned the crap out of the playfield. It's in really good condition. We're gonna be getting some gameplay in here. I think we're gonna do a color DMD in the back next, and kind of go from there. So yeah, so hopefully, if you guys have any questions, let us know. Hopefully we can get those mirror blades in soon, and we can get a nice red glow across the entire machine like that. It's just rad. So yeah, let us know what you guys think in the comments, and game on, guys. It's Arcade with Dan with Arcade Funcade. You guys have a great night, and thanks for watching.